Hey guys, it's Ariel. So I am on my laptop, not using my camera just because this is easier setup for me right now. I am going through a lot of changes in my life. I am leaving the best relationship I have ever been in, and it makes me really sad, but I am at peace with it because me and him both realize that I am not living as actively in life as I need to. I I thrive off of nature. I thrive off of peace and quiet, but peace and quiet that is loving and calm. When I say quiet, I don't mean silence. It's more like a serene feeling. I moved to Ohio a couple years ago to finish college because I was running away from everything in my hometown and where I grew up. I was running away. And I feel like that's what I've been doing for a really long time is I've been running for so long, but I'm not a runner. I'm really not. I like to talk things out. I like to take my time. I like to be gentle. And being in Ohio has shown me that people are really harsh and I see all of these unhappy people everywhere, and there's so little hope in a lot of places. There's so many sad people in the world, and I have honestly focused my life to how I can make others happy, because I always want people to feel love because I know what it's like when I felt like I had absolutely no one around me. I've had to pick my life up so many times and completely restart on my own. I was really sad when me and Noah decided to cut things, but I'm not restarting from nothing this time. I get to go rebuild something that I thought was completely broken, but I've come to realize nothing's completely broken. And talking and communication and caring and love is what helps, and it's what I need, it's what I want, and I have been focusing so much of my energy on other people. And I have focused on myself, but not enough. Yeah, mentally, I got this shit on lock. I know it. I've been to therapy. I am able to talk about things pretty damn well with people and level with a lot of different types of minds, because even people who seem so hateful on the inside, it's mostly deep down because of the way they grew up and the things they went through. I've done EMDR therapy, which helped me process all of the traumatic things I went through growing up. And now I'm able to assess my toxic qualities and work around them and realize when I need space or realize when I need answers and when I need to talk things out. And I realize that I can't get all I need here in Ohio. I can't focus on everything that I want here. It sucks because I love everybody that I've met here, but it's just, I grew up in such a beautiful place with waterfalls in the middle of forests. And like, I remember the feeling of laying down in the middle of a field just filled with ferns, and like laying down in the ferns and being able to see nothing but the plants and the world of the plants. And I miss it. I miss it so much. And I've been trying to get my little bit of happiness by going on walks when I can or when I have the energy. But it's not it's not enough. It's not recharging my battery enough. I have been trying to recharge my battery with no fucking resources. I need to go sit in a forest by myself. I want to go swimming and watch the sunsets by myself. I want to see the beauty that I was running away from and I wasn't able to see as a kid because I was so angry and sad and I just wanted to be loved. I finally know, and I have so much hope for my future, and it's like endless possibilities. And there just weren't that many possibilities for me here in Ohio. Meanwhile, Noah, he's playing in his band, which is amazing, and he's so happy and living his dream, which is incredible. He has so many possibilities there. He cannot focus on me and my happiness because I can't find it here. I can't go out. I'm not comfortable going out on a walk at night after I get off of work because I'm surrounded by people and houses and cornfields and the freeway and so much chaos in my mind. And I live in a small town, but it's so chaotic compared to what I'm used to and what I know is out there and what I lived in for 19 years. And 4 years later, I want to go home. I want to go love everybody back there. I want to look at it and be in it with a different headspace because I have grown so much. And I'm ready. I'm really ready. And I'm so excited to go home. I'm so excited for this new chapter. And I have so much hope. And it isn't a naive hope. It is real, like, I know these things will happen and I know they will make a difference. It's not a question of if it will happen. It is a question of I will be so much happier and I will finally be able to recharge my batteries fully. Because I've been just running on low for so long. I mean, I was working all throughout college. I ended up losing a relationship my freshman year of college and didn't have a real home other than the dorm. And over Christmas break, when everybody went home, I was in the dorm by myself. I have struggled so much for the basics because I've always felt like I needed to depend on myself. Because most people have kind of showed me that I need to depend on myself. And I know I don't need to depend on anybody and nobody should ever depend on anybody, but it's nice when you get a little bit of help when you're fucking exhausted. It really, when people love you when you're crying and they hug you when you're sad, it gives you that strength. But people can't always be there for me here. And people can't always be there for me ever. And I get that. But nature can be. Nature is my home. Mother Nature is my life. It's what makes me feel whole and connected, and it's what makes sense to me. And I just need to see it and be just completely immersed in it again. I'm tired. I want to relax. I'm so exhausted. I can't even tell you how many times I didn't know when I would eat next. And having been anorexic, that scares me, but it also doesn't bother me sometimes. Because sometimes I'm so sad and so stressed that I don't even want to eat. And I don't have any food anyways, so it kind of worked out. I want to feel safe and secure in like the basics. I feel safe and secure in my mind. I do. But I need a real home. I need a real home surrounded by the beauty of nature because that is my home. And I look at nature as this beautiful, gentle, loving being. We're all connected. We're all just trying to thrive in this world. humans just tend to cut down a lot more than they need to, and there's so much greed, and it's really sad. It's really sad to see the world being destroyed and living in a state where there are barely any trees. There aren't forests here, there are little clumps of trees between fields. And it's just, everyone is so caught up in their own lives that they don't stop and think about how we're all in this together. And I feel like I'm going to find that back home because I get to see my mom and my sisters and my dad, and I get to fix that because I kind of just let it go and dealt with it when I needed to, and I've finally processed everything. I've processed so much in my life. And I'm ready to go share my love with the people that helped raise me. Because I don't have that hatred towards them anymore. I don't have a resentment towards them. I understand. I understand that I was the 7th kid and my parents were exhausted. I understand that my mom was working multiple jobs. I understand that my dad was sad and he's so smart, but he could never figure out what exactly he wanted to do, and I get that. I truly get it, especially after getting a degree, and I'm ended up getting a job at a wings place and then a gas station. Like, I get it. I don't want to go work for a corporation who tells me how to make videos or tells me what photos to take. I like my freedom because I think my creativity is unique and special, and I think my mind needs to be heard, and I don't want it to be filtered out by others. I'm so excited for this new chapter in my life. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I just want to go sit with the trees and the water. I want to go take a bath. I want to go swimming during the sunrise. I want to have campfires with my friends and just sing around the campfire. I've been going for so long, and I'm tired. I'm tired, and I just want to go rest. I'm ready. I really am. It's scary, but it's just, I can't wait. It's only a couple days away, and I'm so excited.